it goes.
It feels good to be back in the bowels of our nighttime reviews, ladies and gentlemen. We got down and dirty and gritty at the 2300 Arena for yet another Dynamite. So that means, welcome to your AEW Dynamite Live Review. It is your boy, Mr. Starksign.
Big Dub.
What is going on, beautiful people? How is everybody doing in the house tonight? All of my truth seekers, I need y'all to do a roll call in the comment section real quick. This ain't no picnic, bitch. Give me a True Seekers roll call in the comment section. Let's get this shit popping straight away, man. You know what I'm saying? And like gang, comment gang, share gang, financial lubricant gang. We need everybody to show what is going on in the house tonight. When people walk in there, they go like, damn, look at what they got going on. That's what that's the goal should be. If you don't want it to be that, then in which case, get the fuck out of here, man. We don't want you in here, man. Get out of here. Get out. Damn it. All right. Well, shouts out to Philly. Shouts out to Philly. Shouts out to Tony Khan and AEW because, guys, they continue to deliver the goods with a Z. All right. So you got to really show them the necessary love because something I felt most proud of watching this show, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact of the matter that my intelligence wasn't insulted in the first 5 minutes.
Who would have thunk?
It feels surreal.
You know?
Feels surreal. And me and Werner brought up something, and then, guys, obviously, we're going to get into the format of the show because y'all love that shit. Y'all love it. Y'all can't get enough of it. It makes you tingle on the inside. But we brought this up. WWE has such a terrible effect on your psyche that it seems like the days are longer. Whereas, like, I promised the guy, y'all, I was busy all day. So typically your day flies when you're busy. That's just, you know, common thread type shit. But today seemed like it was on fast forward times 10, and then Dynamite came on, and then it seemed like Dynamite was off. And I was like, oh. And then I went to go look at the time, and I know what y'all are going to say, but only I get to say it, so fuck y'all. It don't mean the same when y'all say it. I looked at the time, I saw it was 9:16. I said, oh, my God, we are lit. So, yeah, I'm sitting here thinking, man, where does the day go when AEW shows on? And it's like, man, you know, you have your busy, productive day with AEW, and then WWE show days, you're just like, So, yeah, I just wanted to point out that little tidbit of information, that little tidbit of our personal lives, if you shall. And, that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. Yes, Dynamite does always fly by. But you know what? Tonight I am making a declaration. Again, I'm going to say it early, so don't nobody get in their little fee-fees, okay? So, we are going to be leaderboard gang tough tonight. Those are going to be the primary comments we read because, guys, we got to speed these shows up for your viewing experience, for somebody who might be watching the show for the first time's viewing experience. Now, don't get me wrong. We still going to drop off that good work at your front doorstep, but we can't read all y'all comments.
Yeah.
I say it with love. I love every single one of y'all. We try to fucking read as many of them as we can. But shouts out to everyone in the building. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of which, out comes the financial lubricant because Fuego came through with the Touche Macaroon, said this pacing could support a 3-hour show. I'm just saying, okay, well, I'm going to be honest with you, man. There's a part of me that wants to see that, then there's a part of me that don't want to see that.
Same.
Does that make sense? There's a part of me that wants to see that, but there's also a part of me that don't want to see that. Because the last thing AEW needs to do is start getting into a territory that is only charted by that company. They don't need to. That's basically the long and short of it in my mind. They really don't need to. Leave the crowd wanting more. You know what I'm
Always.
saying? Yeah, so
Always.
I have no problem with the 2-hour runtime, but I feel you, though. Trust me. In a perfect world, I would be 100% clear with it. I would. In a perfect world. But unfortunately, in this pro wrestling world that we all love, enjoy, and consume, that company exists. So there you have it. They ruined 3 hours for me. Let's put it that way. They ruined 3 hours for me. I remember reviewing those 3-hour Raws, and I'm talking about 3-hour hard count Raw. It didn't go under ever. Y'all wasn't in the
only,
trenches.
9 months removed from that.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all wasn't in the trenches. Shit. Man, I'm good. No, thank you. Okay? But yes, y'all do y'all part, man. Y'all do y'all part. Again, leaderboard gang will be read primarily tonight. So like gang, comment gang, share gang, financial lubricant gang. That's how you all y'all could get. See, that's how y'all could get on the leaderboard. Don't ask me how can I get on the leaderboard when you know how to get on the leaderboard. I had somebody ask me that. Hey guys, I watch you guys streams. I comment and I comment and I comment, but I don't get on the leaderboard. Well, shit. There's other ways you can get on the leaderboard. The part with the $3 that you were saving for your shows, and you know what I mean by your shows. You know what I'm saying? If you were saving 3 singles to go to the strip club, put it on Covalent TV. Don't put it on that stripper. You know what she gonna do? She gonna buy her shitty ass man sitting at home a Happy Meal.
Yes.
Free game. All right? But guys, we know we got a job to do. It is bring you beautiful people the news, holding one special accountable, and bring you facts, data, and statistics as we go, because that is just what we do. Where?
Yeah.
There we go. All right, y'all. Let's not go ahead and delay. Let's go and get into the news, man. Let's do it.
Well, we finally have it official. HBO Max is going to get All Out and all pay-per-views moving forward, and it's going to be $39.99.
I love when this happens.
Also, we have All Out moving to 3 o'clock again, Eastern Standard Time, 2 o'clock Central.
I love when this happens. I do. I love when this happens because this makes the stream go faster. I did not have a drone accountability tonight because, guys, I was flooded with enough to where I could have read off 100 of them on this show. I am going to give y'all a what we not going to do. This one should be very short, sweet, and to the point. I don't mean to skip ahead on this, but I knew Warner was going to do that for news because that was the biggest news of the day. And shouts out to BJ Bethel and Andrew Zarian because they were the 2 people that were following this step by step. Even when all of the drones were telling everyone, oh, that's not real. Oh, that would mean HBO Max has to give them more money. Warner Brothers Discovery has to get, they're not going to get more money. They're not successful. They don't care about them. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. And all that bullshit, right? But what we not going to do? We are not, and I mean absolutely positively not. I will block the shit out of you on our page if I catch you doing this. What we not going to do is not only move the goalpost, but then the audacity, if you white the caucasity, to actually pretend this is a bad thing. I have seen countless, like I said, I've seen well over 100 bad faith takes today about AEW moving the pay-per-view in time. I've seen countless bad faith takes today about the pay-per-views being on Max and only $10? You are paying over $1,000 a year to consume WWE and all of their products, and you're complaining about a $10 discount for a product you don't watch? Or I'm sorry, you claim you don't watch. Outlaw Mud Show, right? Why do you care? Bro, why do you care? One, like I could start there. Argument over right there. Why do you care? You don't watch it, right? It's indie garbage. It's Outlaw Mud Show bullshit. Never will be better than WWE, right? Why do you care? And then, how are you going to get mad at a company for making their product more accessible to their consumers, but when WWE is spreading their loins and spreading their giblets across every platform they can, you had no problem? None. WWE is damn near on every streaming platform known to man, and I didn't see nearly half of the fucking complaints that I've seen about AEW announcing they're going to be on a partner that they're already partnered with. We not finna do that, bro. We not finna do that. It comes across so fuck bad faith. It's genuinely disingenuous. It is just you just arguing for the sake of arguing. Y'all, we've all dealt with that one bitch, y'all. Y'all know the type of woman I'm talking about, by the way. We've all dealt with that one woman. We all have dealt with that one woman that just argues for the sake of arguing. Arguing because the sun came up in the damn morning and the moon went into the sky in the night. Dude, y'all gotta find something else to do with y'all lives, man. You WWE fans, y'all gotta find something else to do with y'all lives, bro. WWE is literally on damn near every major streaming platform. They are oversaturating the shit out of you as a viewer. And this goes to, and it lends credibility to the point that we said that WWE fans just want WWE. They don't care about anything else. They don't want to see anything else grow, thrive, and succeed. They don't. To its core, to its main primary element. They don't want to see, they want to live in a post-apocalyptic pro wrestling world where only WWE is standing in the middle of the earth with a hazmat suit on. They want WWE to repopulate the pro wrestling earth after WWE wipes out everything. Y'all can't look at what y'all been seeing today and tell me that we capping no more. You cannot look at what you've seen today and tell me we capping. You can't. Because you know what I got told? Oh, not all WWE fans want promotions to go out of business. We want to see them grow. WWE is going to help them with their brand. And remember, just enjoy all wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
That's y'all. But when wrestling becomes more accessible, you have a problem with it because the stupid fucking WWE logo isn't attached to it. That's what we not gonna do. We not. Sorry. Don't come over here with that bullshit either, because I'm gonna light you the fuck up. And y'all know better than to come in these streams. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Our numbers would be through the roof if y'all came into our streams. Y'all know better than to come in our streams. Because that's exactly what's going to happen. Y'all going to get lit the fuck up. Just with logic. I don't even have to dabble in common sense. I could just go to logic. The rules of logic and the laws of logic apply to a lot of things we do. A lot of things we do. Warren, if you got to piss, you going to do what?
I'm going to go piss.
You hungry, you going to do what?
I'm going to go eat.
You know I'm going to trip them up. Watch this. You horny, you going to do what?
You're going to have sex.
Hey. Logic. I'm not about to do this with y'all, bro. I'm not about to do this with y'all. Y'all not even worthy of responding to, because the argument is so bad faith that I couldn't even find myself engaging with it. But again, and I'm going to leave it at this. Same people. Enjoy all wrestling. Same people.
Mm-hmm.
Same people. Same people. Also, AAA is getting a bigger platform. TNA is getting a bigger platform by working with WWE. Same people. Same damn people. Go ahead. I'm done.
How are those ratings looking for those programs?
Oops.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oops. Oh.
Oh.
Hello. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oops. Well, college football was on, and all these other things are on. And so, come on, Mion. I mean, come on.
So the NFL's on Mondays. What's your excuse then for WWE?
Dude, WWE is losing viewers.
Mm-hmm.
That is an absolute fact. That is actual factuals. And this is something I hate seeing because, dude, I don't know why he wastes his time with it. I really don't, unless it's just for the engagement bucks. I don't understand why he does it. Dave Meltzer arguing logic, common sense, facts, data, and statistics with these drones and them just going to either straw man arguments or just, well, sign language, either one.
Mm-hmm.
And he knows that's how it's going to go. And he still engages. I can't, as much as I want to give him credit, I can't. Because it's like, you won't change their minds. That's why I don't respond to you weirdos. I just block you. You are y'all, dude, y'all are trapped. Y'all are trapped in the fucking fabric of WWE that is piss stained and shit stained right now. And Warner brought up a solid point. And Bruce Pritchard. Y'all getting a bonus what we not gonna do. Bruce Pritchard. You not finna gaslight real pro wrestling fans, dog.
Mm-mm.
And not only are you gaslighting real pro wrestling fans, you're gaslighting your own fan base. Oh, it's not that, and I'm paraphrasing, it's not that Triple H doesn't care about the opinions of the fans or, the criticism. He just cares about the criticism of the people in the arena. Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean the controlled soundboard environment where all the people come to do is yeet and sing along? That expensive ass karaoke? The blind, deaf, and the stupid? That's the only opinion you care about? You not finna get, Bruce, you not finna gaslight people, bro. You not finna gaslight people. See, that works on your fan base. That don't work on people outside of it. You not finna just spin a whole motherfucking narrative about, it's not that he doesn't care. It's just he listens more to the arenas. What, Gilbert? What are we talking about, bro? You not finna do that. That is gonna be the theme of it. I'm not gonna let you do that. You not. As long as I have breath in my body and we do a show in front of these cameras and we go live, I'm not gonna let that shit fly. I'm not. Go ahead, Warner.
If Hunter cared about the people in the arena, wouldn't you think Green Shirt Guy would have a permanent seat at the creative table with how much he spends?
They would give that motherfucker a gold vest and 4 bitches off the roster to fuck when he felt like it.
Exactly. But he ain't getting that.
That man's entire getup would be made of solid 24 karat gold.
Mm-hmm.
Given to him by WWE. He would be an active member of the roster. And by the way, why were y'all so intrigued behind why he sits front row? That is the most dork ass pocket watching lore I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Y'all made a so-called journalist, instead of having him look into the fuck shit WWE does, you had him look into what Green Shirt Guy does for a living. I could have told you the dude was probably in real estate. I could have told you that.
Or finance.
Yeah, I could have told you that. Or some pyro blew some of his face off and his face healed, and they was like, "Hey, we don't want you to sue us for the half the amount of the company." It was one of two things. It was either a part of a settlement or this motherfucker was loaded. The only thing I've ever said about him is I just don't like how smug he fucking is. I just don't like how smug he is. He just looks like a douchebag. That's the only thing him and Brock Lesnar guy. I have literally said that is the only thing I've never been like, what? I wonder what he does to where he's sitting front row all the time. You've never heard me say that. Prove it. Go find it in the clips. Go find it in the footage. The game. I've never said that. Y'all made a journalist, again, and I mean that very loosely, journalist, look into why Green Shirt Guy always sits front row. Is that where we are?
Apparently.
Is that where we are? No, don't look into the fuck shit WWE does. Don't look into or investigate why they're counter programming. Don't look into nothing. We don't need to know any of that. Tell me what green shirt guy does. You pocket watching little pussy bags. Y'all might as well walk up to that man the next time y'all see him and cup his taint.
Yeah.
I mean, wow. Is that the state of pro wrestling journalism in 2025?
Apparently.
We got to find out what green shirt guy's doing for a living.
I don't care about the shitty things that WWE does behind the scenes or the creative.
Yeah.
It's all about wanting to know green shirt guy.
Don't look into their creative process. No. Find out what that guy with the goatee does. Y'all are dorks, man. Like, I swear to God, y'all are actual dweebs. I swear. A band of fucking weenies. A band of fucking weenies. On me, Weenie Hut General. I don't understand y'all, dog. I don't. And then there's some people in here right now. Don't act like I ain't see y'all responding to that fucking story. Don't act like I ain't see y'all responding to that story. Oh, so that's what he does. No. I saw a couple of y'all. No. We ain't gonna play dumb. Yeah, man. If you responded to that story, you are a fucking weenie. If I made you mad, fight me. Pocket watching ass weirdos. Like, Warner, have you ever woke up and been like, I wonder what Donald Trump does to make all his money?
No.
I wonder how much money Alan Trammell's making in 2025.
Yeah, that's never crossed my mind.
Oh, and sidebar, since y'all love little dumbass journalism, investigative journalism about people's pockets and about people that aren't even a part of the show, I'm gonna give y'all a free one. Brock Lesnar guy smells like sweaty boo-boo. If boo-boo could sweat, that's what he smells like. Literally, if fecal matter could sweat and generate even more of a pungent odor, that's what he smells like. Y'all gonna give us some reactions now? Y'all gonna give us some views and some reach and some clicks now? Cornballs. Fucking idiots, bro. Telling y'all, man, don't come to us with that Weenie Hut General shit, man. I'm gonna turn you right around. Don't come in our DMs talk about hey, what do you think about what's going on with this weenie?
What does that have to do with the in-ring product?
Or us?
Yeah.
I remember on our first page, Werner, I'm not laughing at you, but I'm laughing at you. Werner used to get, because I had Werner, I can't stop laughing. I had Werner on DM duty, right? And Werner would get so mad because he would have to respond to all of the weenies that would hit him up about other weenies. He would be like, you won't believe who this person just hit me up about. He would get so mad. See, y'all ruined it for yourselves. Y'all don't even know it. That's why the chat box ain't up on the screen. Y'all ruined it for y'all. Y'all ruined it for yourselves. Our DMs used to be wide open. We used to respond to people and then y'all started doing that weenie shit. And we was like, see? And that was the beginning of me giving Werner the talk about why you should be more exclusive and all that stuff. I don't need to go down that rabbit hole, but yeah, Werner would hit me up like, yo, what is going on? Like, why am I being hit up about this dork that we ain't never heard of a day? And I'd be like, Werner, for whatever reason or another, people, like, usually when people do that, they're trying to fan a flame and make us like get burnt by it. And it's like, no. I'm not going to roast over the fire as a weenie just like them. I'm not. Why? 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 What do we gain from that? What's your comments on Just Alex?
Oh, God.
Yeah, now Werner remembers. There you go. He was looking confused at first.
Oh, God.
Now Werner remembers. Now, the people we did appreciate, the people that saw people biting some shit we did, or, you know, sending us, you know, scoops and all that stuff, salute to you. But, like, no, for the most part, when we said our DMs were open, oh, my God. Y'all, it was rough. Do you hear me? Rough.
Where you at?
McGruff the crime dog. It was bad.
Mm-hmm.
It was real bad. You know what I'm saying? Right, exactly. Just who? On who? Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's what they would do. And some people let me know that they still watch these people, judging by just them even remembering who they are. I don't even be remembering who half these people are. I've never told this story. Warner's hearing this for the first time, too. God damn it, who was that? Let me see. Oh, shouts out to Miguel for sharing the stream. Thank you. But I went to a convention in Indiana. It was a medium-sized one, and it was like a wrestling show taking place during it. It was in like some fucking, I don't know if it was a convention center, but it was like somewhere in Indiana. And like one of these content creators that I guess we might have dissed on the show walked up to me and was like, "Hey, do you know who I am?" I was like, "No." I bullshit y'all not. He took a deep breath, exhaled, turned around, walked off, came back and said, "You really don't know who I am." I was like, "No, but you want to do something about it?" He was like, "No, man, I'll wait until you figure out who I am." And that was our whole conversation. So to whoever you are, if you still watch us, I don't even remember, man, when we flame y'all up and we move on with our lives.
Yeah.
Whoever you are, if you still around and you still stewing over whatever I said about you or what Werner said about you, actually had the nuts to tell me who you are next time.
Right.
That shit was random as hell. I was like, what? Bro, I don't know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was going to do something. I'm like, motherfucker, please. Please.
Mm-hmm.
You don't stop. I could tell he had to reassess because he realized I wasn't behind the camera. And he was probably like, oh, he's kind of big. He had to reassess. He had plans to fight until he saw me. Yeah, shouts out to him. Let me see what we got. Yeah, no, man, Xavier, I be seeing this shit all the time, dog, and it's so embarrassing, bro.
Yeah.
It's so embarrassing, dude. When I see people that be in our streams and they be acting like they don't be dabbling in this motherfucking weenie hut general bullshit, and then like they'll come to the show and be like, "Oh, fuck those weenies," and I'm like, "You one of the weenies."
Mm-hmm.
Damn. You want to know how you know who the weenies are? Watch who gets quiet when I bring up the weenies. That's all you got to do. Watch who gets quiet in the comment section when I bring up weenies. Just watch. Just pay attention. It's not hard. I promise it's not hard to notice. It is one of the easiest things to notice. Yeah, man. Straight up, because they like, oh, God, oh, no, he's calling me out. Oh, God, I don't want to comment. I'm going to wait till he goes to the next subject. Like, I know what it is, man. It's okay. But, guys, something that is not okay, and only Werner is going to participate in tonight, which means this is not going to be okay either. And hopefully he has one tonight that actually is
I do.
one. Guys, if y'all
You're
know,
going to be really mad about it.
if y'all know what portion of the show is coming up, go ahead and drop that bang, thang, in the comment section. But even if you decide you are not going to because you hate Werner and all of the mayonnaise that he gives to children, I'm going to tell all of you condiments anyway. It is time for mayonnaise to hold one special sandwich accountable. Lego.
This is from Twitter.
Mayonnaise. Go ahead.
For context,
For sandwich?
there's no sandwich. 0 sandwiches. Anyways, for context, Wrestling Mark tweeted out, Swerve Strickland appreciation post. Been one of the very best pro wrestlers on the planet over the past 2 years. A real shame if you choose not to see it and enjoy it. You and I both love Swerve. I agree with this post. To which Jobber Nation TV had to chime in.
Oh, you went to the low hanging fruit. Okay, I'm ready. Go ahead.
The black community doesn't support him. He's not one of us. I said what I said.
Is Jobber Nation TV black?
Apparently.
Okay. I'm not gonna get as mad as you thought I was gonna get. I'm sorry, you're not gonna get the angry black man routine you were hoping for. But
no, I didn't know what I was gonna get. I was just covering bases.
But Jobber Nation, I hate that people like Jobber Nation get engagement, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because nothing that will ever be typed with their stubby, grease-covered fingers will ever mean anything in the long run. All of the tweets after they get their engagement ages out, no one remembers them. And these pages continue to get engagement because y'all always run over to these posts to try to talk some sense into them. I'm going to tell you something right now. To all the people who try to talk sense into people like Jobber Nation TV, if Ted Bundy was still alive, y'all would try to sit down and have tea and fucking crumpets with him. Hey, Ted, I want to understand you more as a person. Let's understand why you kill, okay? And then let's see if we can get you to maybe just, kill in moderation. Instead of killing 3 women, let's just try to get you killing 1, okay, Ted? I'm serious, and that's not to make light of any of the tragedies of the families that suffered from what Ted Bundy did to those women. Trust me, it's not. But, that's what you're reasoning with. You know that, right? Every time y'all give those posts engagement, you're reasoning with the IWC's version of Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer and just people that are absolute lunatics that do not care for any further explanation of their lunacy. Long story short, for all the dumbasses watching that don't get what I'm saying because I might be talking over your head, you're talking to a fucking wall. Does that help you? Because I know there's some people, why is this black guy so intelligent? I wish he would just talk like a black guy and just be loud and obnoxious and get to the point. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to break shit down like a fraction. That's who y'all reasoning with. Y'all having tea and crumpets with Jeffrey Dahmer. Eating man dick soup. Why do y'all give that shit engagement? Seriously, serious fucking question. Why do y'all give that stuff engagement? Why? Because I bet you that post has 300 likes, 600 quote retweets, 500 comments. And for what? What does it move forward? What does it change? That's the most important part. What does it change? And I know the answer to that question, but I'm just trying to see what y'all got. Fuego. Stop. I call out any and everybody. Stop.
Bruh.
Stop.
What the hell?
Stop.
Oh my God, no way.
Stop. Fuego, I've seen you doing the exact same thing that you just said. I'm going to call you out just like I would anybody else, so don't feel attacked. I've literally seen you do the exact same shit. Maybe not the same subject matter as people like Jobber Nation TV, but I've seen you do the same shit, dog. Let's not. Accountability, we men at the end of the day. I've seen you do it from time to time. I've seen you try to get yourself over, homie. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not shooting a message. I'm shooting a messenger. I'm not shooting a message. I'm shooting a messenger. Okay? I say it with love, bro. I say it with love. All right? Xavier said we need to throw some of these Twitter accounts out of space. Won't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Because people continue to give it engagement. That's the whole point of what I was just saying, bro. Adrian Carpenter, thank you. That's exactly what I did. Blocked them. That's it. I don't want to see you on my feed. I don't want to see you. No. You are Ted Bundy. You need that attention. You know, okay, wait. That is distinction without a difference. That what you just said is distinction without a difference. To say, I mean, you could perceive what I do how you want. It's online shit. Is it that the entire premise of what we're discussing? If I'm saying you do something within a realm of the thing that we're discussing, that means you do it. That don't got nothing to do with outside perception. It's not even a perception thing. It's absolute. It's what I can see. It's verifiable. Don't move the goalpost now. Come on now. We men. Said I call crackheads crazy on the corner too. That's not perception. That's observable truth.
Mm-hmm.
A crackhead is a crackhead. That's two different things. Don't go to a straw man, homie. Come on. Fuego, you better than that, dog. Don't go to a straw man. Don't do that. Don't argue a point I'm not making. Don't do that. You better than that, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, he said, all right, yeah, you got me there. Yeah, all right. Okay. Okay. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Be accountable. All right. I guess I had a drone accountability and I didn't know. But yeah, man, don't you love how quiet Werner gets during these conversations? Werner is just like, I'm just going to be the good white guy that gets in no trouble and everyone's going to love me. They don't love you because you ain't saying nothing, motherfucker. They don't love you because you ain't saying nothing. Damn, you speak up. Be a man. Grow some hair on your nuts.
Well, I think he's an idiot. I don't know. I don't know if he's white or black or whatever, but come on. It's stupid to think that we're in 2025 we're acting like this. Come on.
It's crazy in 2025 he's even still got a platform.
Well, that too.
But yet, hold on, wait. But Wrestle Cringe got fucking taken down.
Right.
Because they were the WWE drone accountability page.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that some shit? But continue your point, Werner.
No, I just, again, it's 2025. There's enough wrestling out there. It doesn't need to be just AEW. There's enough wrestling out there that you can find something other than WWE and like it. And find another wrestler that isn't in that bubble and like them. For the love of God. Just step up, be a man, plant your flag, say, hey, I like fill in the blank wrestler, and move on.
Dog.
And maybe even give reasons. Like he does this good in the ring, this good in the ring, this good in the ring. Not just, well, you're wrong because this community doesn't claim him. What does that matter? It's not, we're talking about in-ring stuff. And how he carries himself in the ring.
So, I don't want to be a hypocrite. I'm just going to put it out there like this, and I'm going to leave it at this. Because now we're dissecting the psychology of a person like Jobber Nation TV, and it's not, like I just said a second ago, it's not worth it. Now, Werner, you made solid points. I'm not dismissing your point. I'm not going to do it, though. I can't, because that attention is what that type of person feeds off of. When people have to rebuttal what you say constantly with logic and common sense, and it falls on deaf ears, that means that there's no conversation that neither me or you can have to where it would move anything forward. There's no conversation. Go ahead.
No, that's when mental health needs to be discussed, and maybe that person needs to go see a professional.
Yeah, you're not moving pro wrestling discourse forward with that. You're not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna keep it $1.50. If you want to move pro wrestling discourse forward, you have to have meaningful conversations. And any conversation surrounding bad faith accounts like that or troll accounts like that moves nothing forward. Nothing. So, guys, when I tell y'all not to engage with those people, it's not because, oh, I just want like it's some jealous boyfriend shit and I just want all your attention. I'm telling you that because if you want to see your timeline become a better place, all you have to fucking do is not engage with those people.
Mm-hmm.
The engagement you think you're going to break off of it is not worth it. It's not worth it. What you might get an extra 10 to 100 likes. Ooh. Whereas if you were having a good faith and a good, a conversation that has good engagement, wrestlers would be more inclined to enter the conversation and you would get way more clout off of it. See how that works?
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens when you're actually having good conversations, not engaging bad faith grifters. Come on, man. See, before you go, that's something else we've brought up a million times. We've said, but here's the problem. One disappears, 500 of them crop up. We've said that, but the easiest thing to do is the moment you see them. Dude, catch their grift early. It's easy. Because for whatever reason or another, the algorithm pushes them in their early grifting days. All you got to do is just block them the moment you see them pop up. That's all you got to do. The moment you see them pop up, just block them. Don't even think twice about it. Just block them. Because for whatever reason or another, the algorithm pushes them early. You'll see a post with 200 responses, and you'll go to the profile and see it's somebody with 16 followers. And you're like, what the fuck? For whatever reason or another, especially Twitter's algorithm, if it is negativity or tribalism, you get shot straight up the algorithm. You get a top floor fucking room. You get a top floor suite. If you spread negativity, bad faith arguments, you get all the engagement you could possibly want. That's the whole point of this conversation. And only y'all can change that. Only you can prevent forest fires.
That's true.
Only you can change that. Straight up. Like, just as soon as you see him, just, nope. Get off my feed. It's not hard, bro. It's really not as hard as y'all make it out to be. Okay? You see what we got said. Yes, allow your timeline to be golden with good faith and news. Dude, when you finally get your timeline to that point, it feels magical. It's like I'll get the timeline like that on Twitter for like a week. And then an AEW pay-per-view week will roll around. And for whatever reason or another, my algorithm gets destroyed.
Yep.
Then I got to do it again. Then I get it where I want. AEW pay-per-view week rolls around. Here come these bad faith grifters and these troll accounts again. Like fucking clockwork. And I wish I was lying. So yeah, just put it like that, y'all. All right, let's keep it rolling, guys. It is time to light the fuse. Bring the boom. Dynamite. Oh. All right, y'all. We could get through this show pretty fast because, man, AEW, they in their bag right now, and I love that we could get through these shows as fast as we possibly want and or need to. But the show opens with Gabe Kidd making his entrance, mic in hand, or some people would call it Mick.
Yeah.
Werner. He calls Darby Allin out and asks where he is. Lord knows where he could jump from. And speaking of which, he says, because we can all see this dump ain't big enough to hide in the rafters, Darby Allin jumps Kidd out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
A wild Darby Allin has appeared. Okay.
Yay!
That was not an equal reaction. Okay, all right. But thank you, Werner. That Gabe gets the better of him. It takes the turnbuckle pad off, but Darby turns him around and pulls him neck first into the steel turnbuckle. Climbing, mounting punches, biting Kid, but he kicks Allen's leg out of his, whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying. He attacked him, all right, to the floor, throwing Darby into the barricade. Scoop. He slips out. Kid rebounds off the barricade with a wicked lariat. Darby Allin up top, coffin drop to the Flizzor.
Mm-hmm.
Back inside, Darby charges, but Gabe catches him into a sleeper hold because he wanted to make him feel sleepy. And Darby Allin gouges the eyes to break his grip, knocks an intervening Willie Ute off the apron, then blast Kid with another coffin drop. Two of them. Two coffins. Darby gets a thumbtack studded skateboard from under the ring and lines Gabe up and blasts Wheeler with it when he runs in. Off the top, tack skateboard shadows, overheld double stump. Board in hand, waiting for Kid to rise, but he slumps down instead, and John Moxley, Claudio, and Marina Shafir's fine ass arrive to surround the ring, and then lights out. And for whatever reason or another, Hook is here. Hook. Ladies and gentlemen, Hook. Samoa Joe.
Whoa.
Go ahead.
Why did the lights need to go out for Hook?
Flizzor. That's why.
That makes no sense.
Flizzor.
You could still just hit the music and have him slowly walk out.
You sure about that?
You should save the lights out for something bigger than just Hook slowly walking or sauntering out.
Now, I agree that there's people that don't like his new music. I agree that it sounds very awkward. It doesn't even fit him. But here's what y'all forget. He can't go back to that other thing because Action Bronson, for whatever reason or another, went scorched earth on AEW out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, it was so random. He wanted to be Jelly Roll. He wanted to have a bigger role. He wanted to do more stuff. And Tony Khan was like, nah, we good, bro. We paying you these royalties, homie. We straight.
Mm-hmm.
And Action Bronson just went scorched earth. And that's how I remember it, at least. I remember seeing something about that. But yeah, Action Bronson just crashed out for no reason at all. And then he didn't pop up in WWE. So I was like, damn, you just crashed out just to crash out. Well, I mean, I guess Action Bronson.
Yeah.
Well, good for him. But neither here nor there. But Hook is cold product, man. And me and Werner, we tried, bro. We said maybe if he comes back refreshed and renewed, and we haven't seen him really wrestle any matches or anything like that. But dude, I'm signing off on this one and shipping it to the plant, dog. I'm packing him up. Him up. It's just I don't see anything there. I'm not as aggressive about it as I am with Daniel Garcia because Daniel Garcia gets pushed like he's prime fucking Bret Hart. So there's a difference.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, man, I think Daniel Garcia needs to be kept to the bare minimum Hook is kept to.
Completely agree.
If not off the product altogether. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know what to make of that. But Samoa Joe and Powerhouse Hobbs appear as well. Hook and Yuta brawl to the back. And Willow joins the fray.
So fucking adorable.
He joins the fray to take Marina out. Chaos ensues. Then Gabe, Kid, and Darby Allin fight to the back, and soon enough, we get a camera on them. Kid chokes Darby against a road case. Not roadhouse, but road case. And says he wants to see the light go out of his eyes. Gabe grabs a toolbox and grabs a claw hammer, but Darby Allin barely rolls away from it. Action drama. Darby Allin runs over to a truck and throws some kind of powder. He gave him pocket sand. It was pocket sand. Yes. I saw it. It's real. Pocket sand. Everybody put pocket sand in the comment section.
Mm-hmm.
Before choking him with a chloroform drag. Shit. Darby rolls Gabe's unconscious body into a body bag that's chained to the back of the Who did that? Who set that up? These are questions that need answers. There was Darby, are you attaching body bags to the back of trucks? Imagine leaving your crib in Philly and seeing somebody, because there's literally like row houses right behind 2300 Arena. Imagine you in those row houses in Philly behind 2300 Arena, and you see a pickup truck driving in front of your crib with a body bag dragging behind it. Yes, but he would put Gabe Kid in that body bag and roll off with him. Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch. Oh, and by the way, Pocket Sand. Shouts out to the Pocket Sand. I think this was a strong opening segment. I'm going to leave it at that. It was a very, very strong opening segment. Okay?
Moved the story forward.
There was a lot of moo in that move, Werner. I'm not going to lie to you, brother. That was you. This motherfucker saying move.
Get over here.
I'm going to watch a movie. All right.
Storyline advancements. Perfect.
Done at an accelerated pace as well.
Yeah.
That's something that AEW, that's always been an AEW strength. Even going back to year one, whenever they need to shift the booking or the storyline advancement into maximum overdrive, they can do it.
Mm-hmm.
We watched them do that with All In and All Out.
Yep.
Back when All Out was like super close to All In, and they only had like 2 weeks to build it.
And they did a phenomenal job.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's always been a strength of theirs. So yeah, shouts out to them. Shouts out to them. Yes, AEW has no stories apparently. Yeah, they don't. Apparently.
No.
Apparently. Yeah.
That's all a lie.
Breaking news. All right, but give your take on this segment, my good sir.
No, storyline advancement, perfect. I love the spot with the thumbtacks on the skateboard with Wheeler Yuta. I like Gabe Kidd being used more since Pac is out, giving him more exposure to the United States. Maybe he signs with AEW in a few years. Who knows? But again, this was a great way to start the show. There's no hate towards it.
Cool. All right, next up we got Alex Windsor. Going against Mercedes Mone and all of her beautiful glory and belts and just black excellence and greatness and all of the things that she does that is absolutely amazing, that pisses all of you, you know who you are, you WSs and all of y'all off. It's great. Fantastic. Phenomenal work. Keep it up, Mercedes. I love you. All right? Mm-hmm. This is for the AEW TBS Championship. But, guys, Mercedes Moné would end up picking up the win by pinfall with the backslide. Somebody might say, are you going to keep the same energy? Of course I am. And she retained her title, obviously, if you didn't know by her winning.
Yeah.
I am going to keep the same energy. And some people might say, this is why I can't watch this show because this show is biased, even though I'm going to give a logical explanation of why these two things are different. Warren, I'm gonna give you a shot at glory. Why are the two things different? The Becky Lynch backslide pin and win and the Mercedes backslide pin and win. Why are the two things different?
Because Becky can't wrestle.
Oh no. No, let's not give people ammunition to say we go to ad hominems. Let's actually try to give a real reason. I want to see if you can figure this out. I'm gonna give you one more chance. I want to see, okay, Warner, while you sitting there glitching, I'm going to see if any of the truth seekers can figure this out. And Warner, if you figure it out in the amount of time that it takes for your computer to reboot, then in which case I'm just going to read off whoever gets it right. Okay? All right, Catherine said it's a moveset. Mo said psychology. Not the speed of it. That's kind of funny. Let's see. Said Becky Cena. Said Lynch uses it too often. I'm not going to say who got close. I want to see if somebody gets it. There it is. Matthew Shelton got it. It did the one thing that WWE and their fans claim AEW don't do.
Yeah.
Matthew Shelton said Becky rushed the match. Mercedes told another story with this one. And yes, Xavier figured out the last portion of it. It gives Alex a reason for a rematch.
Yeah.
Context. The context in which the move was done. That is the fundamental difference. That's the fundamental difference. Context has been a lost art in professional wrestling since WWE became a monopoly. Why is this happening? What could be the possible issue that could arise from this happening this particular way.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki Bella ain't getting no fucking rematch.
No.
See, now Alex Windsor can say, you barely beat me by the skin of your teeth. You had to backslide me. Let's do this again. And I want to see if you could really prove you can beat me straight up and down like 6 o'clock. Context. Context. The why. Yes, Catherine, the why. Only reason why WWE did that was to give Becky Lynch a cheap little fucking finish that they think is clever whenever Triple H is too lazy to book a clean finish in a Becky match. That's why the linchpin. Give me a fucking knife. It's not rocket science, bro. The context of the two are completely different things. Mercedes did it for survival. Yeah, man. Oh my God. This is why this is another reason why you can't have discussions with WWE fans. Because somebody would say that I'm arguing distinction without a difference. And I would say, okay, cool. Tell me if you see Alex Windsor continue to mix it up with Mercedes, and then tell me if you see Becky Lynch continue to mix it up with Nikki Bella.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me if that pin, that backslide pin victory is not used in a video package between Alex Windsor and Mercedes Moné the next time they go against each other. You think that's going to happen in WWE? You think
No.
you think 3 years from now, if Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella go against each other again, they're going to be like, well, Becky barely won by the skin of her teeth with a linchpin the last time these two ladies faced off with each other. W. I'm Michael Chode. You think that's going to happen?
Mm-mm.
Dude, it's levels to this shit. It's levels to this shit. Man, bro, So yeah, if somebody was asking, was I going to give it the same energy? Yes, you just watch me do it, but I actually broke it down instead of just being a bad faith fucking grifter. Post-match, Windsor offers a handshake. Windsor offers a handshake, but Monet does a too slow. Alex takes offense, and Mercedes cracks her in the face with the title and locks the statement maker on. And Werner's favorite wrestler of all time, the 100 pounds of greatness.
Yep.
Riho is back and breaks it up with a double. She did a double stomp, right?
Coup de grace almost.
Yeah. She landed on Mercedes. I was like, damn. She's one of the few wrestlers that could put all the weight into her moves because she literally only weighs like 90 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a fucking 7-year-old falling on you. You know what I'm saying? But shouts out to her, Rio Supremacy. That's all you need to know.
Greatest women's champion in AEW history.
That's right. Rio Supremacy. If you question it, you don't know women's wrestling.
That's right.
Riho could take down Bozilla with one finger.
That's right.
Don't even need to do a lock or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? All right, Samoa Joe and Powerhouse Hobbs interview backstage by Renee Salmon Croquette. Samoa Joe says, to know where Hook stands, you got to ask him yourself, and Hook rolls up. Dude, his voice. I don't need either of you to fight me. I fight my own battle. He sounds like a petulant little Nepo baby.
Yeah.
He sounds like, so if this is leading to him going heel and he's saying, hey, I don't need y'all, all this old stuff to the ops. You didn't even wait till my body was cold.
I died laughing when I heard that.
He can't speak.
No.
Like, god damn, dog. He's not good when it comes to that, bro. Like, he's not. And don't give me that he ain't had time. He ain't had reps. This motherfucker was sitting out for months. He could have been in a mirror practicing promos like 40 going fucking north.
Yep.
I don't want to hear it. How do you think wrestlers got their promos together back in the day? You think they was just at the motherfucking wrestling venue just shooting promos for 4 hours? You think they was just pulling a jumping Jeff Farmer? What the fuck? No, they would stand in the crib and stand in the mirror and practice their promos, facial expressions, mannerisms, conviction, all of that. No, man. That's something else I'm tired of seeing. That's another what we not gonna do. Y'all got 3 in the same night. It's a record.
Wow.
That's what we not gonna do. We coddle today's wrestlers, bro. I swear, we treat them like sweet little babies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they couldn't practice. They were injured. They couldn't work on their promos. They had a
They were injured.
They had a devastating trachea injury. No, they didn't. Stop coddling these wrestlers, especially y'all favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll be seeing y'all coddle some of y'all favorites, boy. I'll be like, that shit was ass. What are you talking about? Said conviction is key, Hook. He ain't got it, bro.
No.
He ain't got it, bro. His voice is too little. His voice is too little. At least his dad had this in his voice. Survive if I let you. He kind of had that grit in his voice when he cut promos. Look, it's like, hey guys, I'm going to beat your booty. It's like, what, bro? I will slap you across the face. Like, that's what would happen to him in a real fight. Somebody be like, motherfucker, I will slap you. You don't get out of here with that little baby-ass Disney voice. Hey.
But wait till my body's cold first.
You didn't even wait. I didn't even make it to the morgue. Fuck out of here. Yeah, please stop coddling your favorites. That is something y'all got to stop doing, bro. Like, if Becky Lynch is one of your favorites, you really need to stop coddling that bitch.
Oh, dear Lord.
Man, y'all really need to stop coddling that bitch. Somebody need to tell her all about herself. Man, because that's how we got to where we got now. Nobody tells her about herself. Yeah, Hook being a heel. If he just comes out and he's just a silent killer, and this is something that me and Werner, we said there's money in that. The only thing he needed to do was expand his moveset. It's like he's gone.
Big time.
It's like he's gone backwards.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only thing he needed to do.
There's nothing that he has shown in the last 3 weeks that he's been back that has shown growth at all. In his moveset, his promos, anything.
Like, hey, yo, you could talk shit on Scott Steiner as much as you want. You could say he was not the best promo guy, but guess what? You remember his fucking promos.
Yeah.
People still talk about Steiner math into this very day.
Yeah.
You know why? Because he got in front of that camera, and even if he said some of the wackiest, funniest shit imaginable, he said it with believability and conviction.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimate Warrior is another great example. He's probably the textbook example of that. Halftime, we ain't even know what the fuck he was saying. Halftime, we ain't even... Boy.
Yeah.
He was roid ranting like a motherfucker. Did you know, be real, half y'all didn't know what the fuck he was saying. Y'all didn't know what he was saying until he got towards the end of his promo, and he had to be discernible.
And even that, it was questionable.
I'm the Ultimate Warrior. You was like, I caught that. He is the Ultimate Warrior. Look at him.
Yeah, look at him. He's got face paint and everything.
Yeah, but like, dog, y'all can't just, dude, stop calling your favorites. Tell them about themselves. I don't want to be attacked on social media, but yet you'll go engage with bad faith grifters all fucking day for some clicks.
Mm-hmm.
Bro. No, Becky Lynch don't need subtitles for when she talks. She needs to not talk.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Bro, by the end of the 90s, Sting was an amazing promo. Sting does not get enough credit for how much he improved his promo game. By the time WCW closed up, Sting was an amazing promo. He don't get credit, bro. He's one of those very, very, very underrated mic workers. He does not, and character workers too. People do not give him his credit. They don't. Let me see what we got. All right, let's keep it going. Y'all ain't on shit in this comment section right now. I'm trying to read as many comments, but y'all ain't on shit. All right. Where we at on time? Oh shit, man, good time. That's what I'm talking about. All right, back for commercial. Richard O'Shea and Goa, not Gates of Agony, but Goa
Goa
are backstage. Richard O'Shea cuts a promo to say his issues with MVP and the Hurt Syndicate go way back to before AEW, and now they're resting on their past achievements. Toa Leona says they might not hold the titles, but they were the ones to beat the Hurt Syndicate for them. Richard O'Shea says the Hurt Syndicate are washed up, but they should settle this like Mizian with a match in Toronto. And that's not a challenge, that's a demand. Aha, because I'm not doing that right now.
Yeah.
Mark Briscoe makes his entrance and he gets on the mic. He wants to fight Kyle Fletcher for the TNT Championship. To make that a long story short,
Pretty much.
Don Callis comes out. He says, I have a henchman holding wrench. And also, Mark Briscoe is becoming the new king of Pauls. He said Don Callis looks like Elton John dressed as a prosthetic penis.
I know.
All right. All right. All right, bro. All right. Memorable, yeah, but weird.
Yeah.
Also, yeah.
Yeah. Very weird.
Okay, bro. Whatever you say, man. All right.
Is this the new thing now? Is like, okay, who can beat Jake the Snake Roberts?
I don't know. Somebody in AEW has to take the new Paul's mantle, apparently.
Apparently. And Mark is going out with in a blaze right now.
Man, that motherfucker is the Phoenix Force. What are you talking about? But yeah, he says he knows Mark is impatient, but he's busy getting Josh and Kyle ready for the main event. If he wants an answer, he's not going to like it because his opponent on Saturday will be Konosuke Takeshita. Takeshita gets in the ring with his inflator pants and goes to face with Briscoe, but Don tells him to save it for Saturday, and he leaves. Get out right now. It's the end of you and me. Her little fine ass coming to the Taste of Chicago, and I'm going to get a taste. Never mind.
Ooh.
JoJo, let me love you. Shit. That's a fine ass white bitch. I ain't going to hold you. All right, y'all. But Briscoe gets back on the mic, says he's going to whoop Mr. Takesha's ass, and he came out there in his fighting breeches. This motherfucker. What is this, 1955?
Yes, you didn't know?
Goodness gracious. When you lift weights, do you go hippity hop, 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 hippity hop, 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 hop? The motherfucker lift weights with the two balls on the end of it. Pause if necessary.
Pause.
All right. But Lance Archer versus Mark Briscoe, where Mark Briscoe would win by pinfall with a froggy bowl. This match was okay. It was I was close to Mini Chico, but it ended up just being all right for me. All right. Go ahead.
I feel like, I'm with you there, but it kind of deflated the arena a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit.
People are so used to Mark Briscoe going to his second gear in matches that when he doesn't, it feels like, it was okay. And that's what I think I am. I think I just have a high bar for Mark Briscoe.
Because he has shown that he can go to that high bar, and now we want it every week, and he doesn't want to do it every week.
I mean, shit, for the sake of his body, who are we to judge? But like in the same token, we have to analyze fairly. You know what I'm saying? We have to be fair. And yeah, this was okay. It was all right. Wasn't nothing special. All right. Yeah, Mr. Paul's Mark Briscoe. That's a fact. Said inflator pants and inflator-lina. You got that right, Catherine. Warner's taking her out on a nice dinner tomorrow. They're going to go watch some football together, him and inflator-lina. And then he is going to fill her with all of his mayonnaise. Because he just restocked. So I have to come steal that. You understand, Warren? I'm coming for all of your, I'm taking it all. I'm giving all of your mayonnaise to all of the poor children in Michigan with meth habits. So basically, I'm giving it to all the children. I'm giving it to all.
I don't have any in my house.
Yes, you do. I heard about your re-up. And I heard that you was trying to move it down to Tijuana and you was trying to sell some in San Diego for Survivor Series. Bitch, I'm on to you. Stop fucking lying in front of this camera.
Ray asked me nicely, okay?
Hey, can you bring some of that mayonnaise to San Diego?
We need it for our lotes.
Oh, wow. Jesus Christ.
What the hell?
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. No way.
What?
It's been fun, y'all. Our pending cancellation. God
Oh,
damn.
shut up.
It's over, y'all. Damn. It's been a good run, y'all. If y'all never see us again, damn. Latinas, I still love you. Fuck this guy. I don't even know him. Damn, Warner. You finally say something on the show, and it is the most racist shit you have said on the show.
How is that racist? It's corn.
Warner, whenever I ask you to speak in an accent, you can never do it. You, not only did you do a Mexican man's accent, you did a small Mexican man's accent. You made it sound like Speedy fucking Gonzalez, and then you said elote with no problem. But then if I ask you to say the word flubber, you will trip over your own tongue 35 times. You have a Michigander racist tongue, and you getting mad at me?
I don't have a racist tongue.
Wow. Wow, Werner, shit. Y'all, I wasn't ready to be canceled. That is unbelievable. Wow, Werner. I thought, man, just when you think you know a person. Okay.
What? I said something
I'm not even
about
going to
corn.
repeat that shit back. I'm going to let people rewind that one. Y'all have heard Werner stumble over and. But this motherfucker can do a small Mexican man accent and say elote with no problem. Y'all see how quick, when racism came into the picture, he could talk?
What the fuck is that?
Damn. Warner, that is diabolical work. That is diabolical work. Oh, man. Miguel said, what the fuck, Warner? There's a Latino here. You heard him. That's what he thinks of you.
That's not.
And
what
all
I
of the
think
and all of the luchadors.
That is not true.
And San Diego.
That's not true.
And Elotes.
That's not true.
Lord, I cannot believe I heard that. God bless America. Yep. Go ahead and put the coffin in there. Yep, we're done. Yep, we're done. Channel's coming down. I'm just getting ready for it. All right. Thanks, Warner. Okay. Now watch me tell him to say a sentence about this next segment and watch him stumble over his words at least 5 times. Watch this. We get an empty arena promo from Toni Storm earlier in the day. She says if this building could talk, it would never shut up. But insanity is relative, so she promises to be the most batshit bitch who's ever pissed in this sink. This title is her golden cross to bear. So she's begging and pleading, and not bleeding, but pleading every woman with a pulse and a period to step up and come play a part in the greatest show on earth. Ringling Brothers. She wants to wrestle for Ringling Brothers.
Yes.
But she said, don't worry, God doesn't judge. That's her job. Tony, you got it the other. Never mind. But Werner, hey, man, what did you think of this segment?
Going back to Mark Briscoe.
No.
No. Let me.
I don't want you to let nothing else out.
Let me spin this, all right? Going back to what we were saying about Mark Briscoe, about there's a competition for the most paused stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Toni Storm trying to be the front runner right now with what she says. This was a funny ass promo. And you know what? Shouts out to her for giving a promo with no real contender in sight or opponent for her in sight that we know of.
And we learned she pisses and sinks.
That too.
Xavier said, here comes the cartel for Werner.
I'm leaving here with something.
Let me guess, baseball bat?
I mean, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Head ass. Adrian Carpenter with 2 schmackaroos saying, who's Tony's next challenger? The sink. You didn't hear? She's going to piss in the sink. The sink.
The sink's going to come back and fight her.
That's right. For AEW All Out, we have the arena's bathroom sink versus Toni Storm.
For the AEW Women's Championship.
The sink comes out with a dress. Oh, man. A 9-time dad at that. Motherfucker. Mark Briscoe does not shoot blanks.
Oh.
And Werner does not shoot lack of racism. You said it. Why do you always get mad at shit you said? Like, bro, I can see if
about corn.
When I pin stuff on you, and it's mostly true, by the way. When I pin stuff on you, you get mad. When I tell you something or repeat back something you did, you get mad. It ain't no winning with your heavy pasty ass, motherfucker. You don't want to be accountable for nothing.
I talked about corn. That's all I did.
That's not what the fuck you did, asshole.
I said elotes for crying out loud.
Now he doing I'm white and I say so. Motherfucker. Guys, do I literally have to make y'all repeat what he said in the comment section? Do I have to do it? Y'all put it in the comment section. I will give y'all time to type it as I continue going on with the show.
Dear Lord, I said something about corn.
Goodness gracious me. I did not know that I was doing the show with a Klansman.
That's not true.
Man.
At all.
I got to go to my chapter meeting after this show.
That's not happening. I don't have those.
When I burn the cross, I use propane and propane accessories.
No, I don't do that.
Lying ass. Jesus. Yeah, Adrian, dude, me and you both agree on that. I'm not even going to get hyper fixated on it, homie. We both agree. This is why I think Athena should have won the belt.
Yeah.
This is why. This moment right here. And it was a great promo, don't get me wrong, but that is why I believe Athena should have won the title. Catherine said it is uniform in the trees. Yes. The trees that surround his home. Okay? Werner lives in a 2-bedroom porta potty surrounded by trees. First man in Michigan to have a 2-bedroom porta potty.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So at least that's redeemable, but him being a very, very, very intense, fiery, passion-burning racist.
I'm not racist.
Goodness gracious, man. All right. Let's keep going before Werner says anything else. Okay. Back for commercial. Renee Salmon Croquette interviews Harley Cameron and Chris Statlander. Chris Statlander tells her the rat isn't in the mask, it's in her, and she tears the mask off, revealing Harley's makeup is done like she's a rat. Harley Cameron demands Bro Dio. Harley Cameron's facial expressions are top notch.
Yes.
Tells her to stick to Megan Bain and Penelope Ford and the Triangle of Madness. Willa Yuta rolls up and tells Chris Statlander that the Death Riders have her back, and she tells him to tell his friend she got the message. And he says, I'm going to go wrestle now, all things considered. Then I'm going to watch Werner later, and I'm going to get hurt by the things he says because he's going to talk about me. That's right. That's right. Do you like your donuts with racism? Like your burgers with a little side of prejudice? Do you like mayonnaise because it's white? These are the questions that need answers. Investigative journalism, Warner. He's not answering. He's not. This a non-answer is an answer here. A non-answer is an answer here. He's not answering, y'all. I'm sorry. I tried to get him to answer. He had.
I don't like any of that stuff.
On a Wednesday? Or all the time?
Any day.
I don't believe you. Let's keep going with the show. It's okay, man. That thing you sitting on, you don't got to get so hurt by it. You going to be okay, bro. Bro Dito versus the Death Riders for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. Obviously, Bro Dito are the newly crowned champions. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm giving this one a mini cheat code. Bro Dito won by pinfall with the 21 plex from Bandito and Willa Yuta. retaining the AEW World Tag Team Championship. And Darby Allin choked Moxley out. He's back.
Yes.
He's a great driver and he chokes people. He should get paid for that. There's lots of white politicians that pay money for that.
You know what was great about that? Tony showed you can do main roster fuckery and not have it, have it fuck with the match itself.
Talking about side quest, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, Werner does need more people. I agree. You act like I typed it. Don't get mad. Adria said nobody been built up to challenge Tony, and she beat the top threats in the whole division, Mercedes and Athena. But here's the difference between AEW and that other company is at least I have faith that someone will be built up to face her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like this doom and gloom feeling of like, oh man, she has nobody to face. But I do still think Athena should have won that belt. Don't get it twisted. I still feel that way, 100%. Weren't you okay?
I mean, what's to say that Marina finally starts wrestling and she wins it, and then it goes to the Death Riders.
We don't believe you. You need more people. Renee Salmon Croquette interviews Okada backstage. Bro, if there was a easy to get mad Olympics, homie, you would get gold in every single one of them shits. Now, what we have coming up is the Mad Vault. Werner is a 4-time Olympic gold medalist in the Mad Vault. I'm looking forward to his performance this year. Oh, and he lands it again. He is going for the gold. I'm telling you, Chuck, he's going for the gold. It's okay, Werner. We know you a 4-time Mad Olympics motherfucking gold medalist. We got you, bro. Relax. Damn. You the type to go to the comedy show, and as soon as a comedian look at you, you like, no motherfucker. That's how white people say motherfucker. No motherfucker. I didn't pay to be made fun of. Fuck this show. Fuck this establishment. I want my money back. All $20 of it. Bro, loosen up. Damn. All right, Renee Salmon Croquette interviews Okada backstage. It's short and to the point. He says, bitch, and we go to break. See that?
Yeah, because the entire time he was talking, they had to show a video package. I think that took away from it.
Get over here! Oh my God. Scorpion shit. Shouts out to all the people following. I don't want to forget y'all. All right. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, financial lubricant gang. Y'all been kind of light tonight. That's why we ain't been reading as many comments. So get mad at yourself. Who is this? Jason, thank you for liking the stream. Appreciate you. Tay. Let's keep it going, beautiful people. Mvip is being interviewed by Renee Salmon Croquette. Renee Salmon Croquette was getting a lot of work tonight, y'all. She was.
Mm-hmm.
And ask what happened to Richard O'Shea. He used to be a great dynamic performer, and now he's just a psychopathic whiner trying to ruin 2 bright, young, talented men in Goa. Yeah, Goa.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to make this a long story short, he says he's looking forward to lacing the boots back up and punching Ricochet in his bitch mouth. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's right.
6 $5 ass down before I make change.
That's right. Oh, who's this? Jason, thank you for sharing the stream. Appreciate you. Adam Copeland makes his entrance and he gets jumped by Peter. They put the boots to him. Christian Cage makes the save and evens the odds. Copeland overwhelms Cash Wheeler and takes him to the floor. Christian Cage smashes Dax Harwood's face into the steel steps and security arrives to try to break it up. The brawl continues. The Ring of Honor locker room opens up to try to get them separated. Dax got bloodied in there somewhere, and it happened like that. Fitter spike pile driver on some poor guy in green tights. Leon St. Giovanni takes a leadership role trying to keep them apart, and we go to break. Back for commercial. Fitter and our backstage as Stokely Hathaway cuts a promo. He says they can't wait to put Adam Copeland and Christian Cage 6 feet down. Adam Priest is there and Cash Wheeler unloads on him, asking if he thinks he's somebody because he's been on TV once. It tells him to find a partner, giggity, so they can beat his ass. So, pause on that one.
Pause.
On Collision. Commentary hypes up Collision, and Werner places gold in the Mad Olympics. Guys, we are getting all of the updates on Covalent TV. Werner, thoughts on that segment?
They move the story forward. We get a match with Fitter on Collision that might move a needle. I doubt it, but it might.
Talk about my daughter. I'm bleeding.
Yeah, pretty much.
My daughter. I'm sure when he stubs his toe in the house. You just know when his truck don't start. When he go to the grocery store and they won't honor his coupon.
Daughter's rolling his eyes.
Y'all know when the sun comes up in the morning. That shit. If he didn't want to be made fun of for that, dude, you shouldn't have spent 6 months saying that shit in like every promo.
Right.
That's your fault.
I'm a dad, my daughter. I'm a dad, my daughter.
Yeah, if you didn't
Left
want
and
that,
right.
Yeah, if you didn't want that to happen, bro, hey. And we're not making fun of your daughter. I promise.
No.
We're making fun of you saying my daughter.
Yeah.
Okay, because he seems like he has a very short temper. So
Yes.
just want to put that out there. Hangman out of Page, JetSpeed, Kenneth Omega the third, going against the Don Callis family, and bro, what the Young Bucks are doing right now has me in stitches, bro. I can't do it with that shit, bro. I can't even get I can't, bro.
The lower third saying these guys again was great,
bro. With the question mark in that motherfucker, tough.
Yes,
bro. I swear. Look. I love them taking I'm going to say this again because this is just such a great talking point. I love seeing them take the wind out of the sails of all the people that say all they're going to do is use their power to bury tag teams and hold the championships, and they're just going to always be in the spotlight. I love seeing them do this right now because it takes the wind out of those people's sails, those bad faith people. It just pulls it from them. So yes, love it. These guys again, that is their name. Yes, absolutely. But this ended up being a cheat code. If y'all need any assistance knowing what took place, this was a cheat code. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I popped for the moment where Hangman, Kenny, and the Bucks were standing in the ring facing off with each other for 2 reasons. One, I remember that match like it was yesterday. I was there in the building. I remember that match like it was yesterday. Yeah. 2, that holds a special place in my heart because I was there with my mom and she enjoyed that match thoroughly. So yes, for 2 reasons, I popped huge for that. But guys, the Don Callis family and these guys again win by pinfall with the brainbuster from Cal Fletcher on Kevin Knight. Not Knight, but Knight. Post-match, he'll do some hardcore feng shui and put Hangman's head through chairs. Kenny Omega covers his old pal's body, his buddy old pal, as they get a table out and take it to him, and Kenny fights valiantly but gets the chair right to the diverticulitis. Cal Fletcher takes Omega to the apron, overhead elbows, brain bust off the apron and through the table. And it looked like Cal Fletcher got the worst of it because his back started gushing blood immediately.
Yes.
Medics immediately rush in and check on Kenny, bracing his neck. Fletcher jaws at the camera and at Hangman. And that's all, folks. Okay.
I wonder when the Fletcher Omega feud will start, because I got a lot of vibes in this match tonight.
Absolutely, you want to see
like it's going to happen sooner than later.
You want to see Flo Mega? Is that what you want to see? Werner wants to see Flo Mega coming to Michigan. Yep, Flo Mega. Okay, real quick, Fletcher is about to get his ROI push. Somebody might say, was it that the TNT? No, he's about to really get his ROI push. It's about to happen. You could see them setting the table for it. This is going to be the moment where he really shows if he can hang at that level. The level where Hangman is, Kenny Omega is. He's about to get the spotlight. You can see it. And I really hope for his sake that he's ready. Maturity-wise, in-ring-wise, promo-wise, I hope he's ready because I don't think his mic work is his strength. And if he can't step his promos up, he's going to find himself on the outside of the main event picture all over again.
Yep.
That's just the truth of the matter. Oh, I can't even, I'm not like really bad with blood, but I don't like seeing gushing, splitting blood. So like that Bob Holly spot with RVD and WWE CW, that gash, I cannot look at it. I don't think I've watched that spot since I saw it happen live. Like his back literally split open. Like I cannot look at that. No, splitting blood. No. No, thank you. No, thank you. Absolutely not. Yeah. So y'all gonna be shocked by my rating. I am giving tonight's show a 7.7. I thought it could have been better in a lot of ways. I feel like in that first show last week, they captured a little bit of that 2300 arena, ECW arena essence into the show, and it made it feel different. This week, it felt like Tony Khan let off the gas a little bit. Foot still on the pedal, but he let off the gas a little bit. No pun intended, considering the opening segment. But yeah, that's where I landed. I landed at a 7.7. I think this show could have just been better in a lot of ways. The stuff that did hit, and that's what saved the rating. If a lot of the stuff that I could tell Tony Khan wanted to hit didn't hit, I probably would have been where Catherine is. Catherine said 6.5. I probably would have been at a 6.5. And this is my first AEW show, I think, this year, giving them under a 8. Might I add. So, yeah, moment of the night. I'm going to go with that opening segment because you love to see a wrestling show not be static. Everything has to happen in the confines of the TV cameras in the arena. So I love when pro wrestling shows aren't just static. Look, we're in arena fighting. Look, we are in general backstage area fighting. No. He took his ass to the Philly streets. That's unique. I like that. So yeah, that's my moment of the night. Go ahead.
There's so much I liked on this show. But I'm with you. It's definitely in the 7s. I hate to go that much lower, but 7.4. You know, I think the one thing that could have probably raised it up a little bit more is maybe when Renee was interviewing Ricochet and Goa or the Hurt Syndicate, like they cross paths and they do the match thing there, like call out for the match there, something like that. But like otherwise, this show is still really good, and I really enjoyed the show. Moment of the night, I'm gonna go with the women. I'm going to go with Mercedes and Alex. I think Alex really pushes Mercedes in the ring. I think they tell a fantastic story inside the ring. I know I'm saying bad words, but those two should be conjoined at the hip for a little while because those two do really good work. And I can tell that Alex is really trying to push Mercedes into being uncomfortable to make her work even more.
And also, the game tape Mercedes continues to put out is just thumbs up. I don't understand. Well, I do. I understand and I know, but I don't respect why people hate her because it's rooted in a lot of things that just don't even make sense. But yeah, said 30 minutes 19 seconds of wrestling on SmackDown. That's a fucking joke. 1 hour 59 minutes 14 seconds of Clash in Paris. 59 minutes 49 seconds on Raw. Miguel said flat 8, moment of the night, Mercedes versus Windsor. Mo Dutch. with an hour 39 minutes. I'm sorry, hour 39 seconds on Collision, 58 minutes on Dynamite. Xavier said 7.9 moment of the night, 8-man tag match. Matthew Shell said 7.5 moment. That brawl. Mayhem said 8 moment of the night. Mercedes versus Windsor. Ron said flat 8 moment of the night. Opening segment. Pin Mike said Mercedes Monet versus Windsor. What's my moment? As was. Nope, you get 1. I'm not reading that. Ashley Leroy said 7.5. See what we got. Yep, 7.5. Yep, cool. Yeah, this was funny enough one of their weaker shows of the year, which there has not been many of them, and I'm still at a 7.7. That should tell you something. As crazy as that may sound, that should tell you something.
And here's the thing: we know it's probably going to get better next week.
Because I don't want to get this. I don't want to kick this wasp nest, but I got to do it. I don't want to kick a wasp nest right now, but I got to do it. This is also the difference between the WWE fan base and the AEW fan base. When the AEW fan base holds Tony Khan accountable and tells him, "Hey man, you kind of let your foot off the gas," he comes back the very next week with a show that you don't even question if his foot was on the gas or not.
Mm-hmm.
At least his fan base holds him accountable. Y'all ain't ready for that talk, though. We could save that talk. Okay? All right. Clear the air. Don't settle for less. Don't settle for a demotion. Don't settle for anyone trying to relegate you to a specific spot that you don't want to be in. Just don't settle. Do not settle for less. And that's why I want to clear the air on.
Tony, it's been 6 years. You should have left the all-out pay-per-view at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, whatever it is.
Uh-oh.
Go up against WWE. We know you'll have the better show. More people will be peeking at your show than WWE because we all see that card and there's only one thing that fans only care about, and they're only going to tune in for that. You should be putting your dick on the table right now and saying, "Hey, I'm going to compete."
And it's
I was here first. If anyone should be moving, it's WWE, not us. I don't care if Forbidden Door did really good numbers at 3 o'clock for a pay-per-view. Show that you're the better show and go up against WWE just this once.
You were willing to eat the money on Ring of Honor, Death Before Dishonor, and the streaming partner failing. You were willing to eat that loss. If your fear is the loss of pay-per-view buys, bro, you got to eat that. Like, you got to show that you're not going to be just stumped on. But I do have a flip side to something you said, Warner. If you do a show with 10 performers, 10 high-level performers, let's say it's Luther Vandross, Whitney Houston, Anita Baker, I don't know, Jimi Hendrix, Prince, and all these people on the same show. And you toss Michael Jackson on there and he opens the show. Even if those people are going after him, he's still going to steal the show. Mm-hmm. So there is a flip side to it. Like, I agree with what you're saying, but there's a flip side. Him moving earlier does not detract from the fact that his show is going to be better. Like, it doesn't. Like, I get what you're saying, but it still does not change the fact of the matter. Like, it's going to be a better show. And, like, for all those people that are getting ready to nut over AJ Lee possibly competing again, what if she gets in a ring and fucking stinks it up?
Mm-hmm.
This is like a prospect I think WWE fans have not even given any consideration to.
You brought up just a fantastic point. Who's to say she doesn't stink it up? Because look who she's going up in the ring against. Mm-hmm. Did she just have a phenomenal match with Nikki Bella? 4 days ago?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for the love of God. There is no reason you should be getting that excited for AJ Lee in WWE.
In 2025 of all years. But like, yeah, bro, I don't feel like, okay, it's like when you were a kid, unless you grew up with wealthy parents. When you were a kid, your parents would give you a choice in something and be like, hey, I could get you this one thing all day long. I know it costs $300. Yeah, I could get it for you. I'll get it for you for Christmas. No problem. Or I could get you 6 of a similar thing for the same amount of money. I was the kid that went, get me 6 of the similar thing for the same amount of money. Especially with video games. Oh, Daryl, I could wait until the video game drops down to $30 and get it for you. Or I could get it now. But if I do get it right now, then otherwise I won't be able to get you 4 of the video games that are already marked down. That's how my mom would present stuff to me. That's why I'm a great businessman right now. I'll take the long-term gain every single time. And that's what WWE is trying to do. They're trying to play like this short-term thing where it's like, I want the views and the clicks and everything now, but it's not going to last. It's not going to last. You're running, and I hate to say this person made a solid point. Vince Russo made a solid point. Dude, they're running out of pops.
Mm-hmm.
They're running out of people to bring back. They're running, like, dude, I saw a clip of somebody sent to me of him saying that, and I'm like, bro, that's not wrong. They're running out of viral moments. They're running out of it. Unless they go back to being an edgy product, they're running out of viral moments. And even if they go back to an edgy product, it's going to be a corporate edgy product. Does that make sense? Think of The Walking Dead after season 3. You know, when Walking Dead became real big and everybody was watching it, and then you could tell when, like, the network got a hold of it and was like, let's do these things.
Especially now with Disney as a partner.
Yeah, man. I'm not WWE. We don't believe you. You need more people.
You need more people.
So yeah, that's why I'm at with it. All Out is going to be the better show. I'm not divided on the should he have moved the time thing. I do think he should have stayed in his spot and just ate the little 30,000 pay-per-view buys that he would have missed out on.
Yeah.
I would have just stayed the course, but also it's not going to change the fact that it's going to be the better show. So, like, really, what's the complaint? What's the complaint? I think it's more, I think it's more cocky the fact that he felt confident moving it because he knows his show is going to be the better show.
Yeah.
He could move it to the morning if he fucking wanted to, and it would still be the better show. That's what people don't understand. Respectfully, of course. All right, y'all, it's time to get the fuck up out of here, man. It is time to get the fuck up out of here. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his hair. So, sign up yet again. It's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, just your boy, Mr. Starksign.
Being a football boy, the Messiah, semi-cute sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Dub.
Peace out, y'all.
See you Friday.